Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm T with Tarot Talks. Gonna give it a couple of minutes, let people come into the chat. So today I'm doing air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm gonna start off with a collective and then go into the signs individually. And then after that, I will be doing some free readings for people who come into the live stream. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like my content. So I'll be starting off with oracle cards first. I'm going to use my Moonology ones. Little more couple shuffles, and then I'll jump into it. Air sign collective. What do the air signs need to know for this week? Hold your vision. What do the air signs need to know? The time for healing. And surrender to the divine. So maybe you have a creative endeavor that you have been sitting on. Maybe it's traveling, maybe it's moving, maybe it's just an overall different direction you want to go in your life. Time to heal, time to reflect, time to go within and actually like weigh out your options and select the right direction, the right opportunity. Maybe you got some childhood issues you need to work on. And like with the surrender to the divine card, like once you release and let go of, whatever's been bothering you, whatever you've been holding on to, it could be addictions, it could be past heartbreak, it could be the loss of loved ones, it could be resentment, or it could just be like negative beliefs holding you back. And then once you work on those and surrender to the divine, your journey and your path is gonna definitely open up. You're gonna have more opportunities coming towards you. So let's just hold your vision for the air signs. Hold your vision for the air signs. Don't let pride get in your way came out. Full moon in Leo. So with your vision, or your plan or your idea, that you have, that you've been sitting on, that you've been thinking and contemplating about, don't let your pride get in the way. Don't get too overbearing. Don't get too cocky with it. Try and stay humble as these plans unfold and it comes into fruition. With the time for healing, emotions are running high, so maybe it's maybe you're having relationship issues, maybe you're just up in your head about the what ifs, shoulda, coulda, wouldas, um and maybe you need to let go of some like hurt emotions. Could be resentment, it could be self-doubt, it could be working on your self-esteem. What's the surrender to the divine for my air signs? Balance spirituality and practicality. So maybe you need to get your faith and your beliefs in alignment. And once you do that, it's going to help you surrender to the divine better and on a more balanced level. Gonna get a couple more cards with the oracle on this. What's this? Don't let pride get in the way with for my air signs. Air sign collective. What do they need to let go of so their pride don't get in the way? A win-win outcome is in the forecast. It could be a court with this. I feel like it's more around like legal matters, could be divorce. Um, like don't like let your head get to you in court to where it backfires on you. Try and be optimistic about it. Try and come to like a solid agreement to where both parties are okay with it. Um, and maybe like with the emotions running high, it's like maybe you're like nervous, you got a lot of things on your mind, especially if it's dealing with a court situation, could be divorce, could be financial situations. Um, and if you like come to an equal meeting ground on it, like, you know, it might be better to go at it that way instead of being like, oh, I got you. Like, don't try and let those thoughts get in the way. Emotions running high for their sign collective. Fiery climax approaches. So, with this win-win outcome, maybe like when things get going and you like come to an equal ground, you're going to be starting something new. Could be a new direction in life. With the fiery climax approaches, work through your fears, because the work through your fears card just came out. Like as long as you acknowledge you have your fears, you're like one step to, working through them and really moving on in a positive direction. And always believe in the possible, because even if you think a situation is impossible, and once you surrender to the divine and you have that faith and you are on that understanding that no matter where you go in life, no matter what direction, no matter what leap of faith, the universe is going to catch you. It's not going to let you fall. Yeah, it may give you things in life where you need to like learn some lessons to heal yourself, to be more practical, to be more balancing, to be more nurturing to yourself. Um, they'll really help you in like um what's going to be the best for you. Air sign collective. What do you need to release? So yeah, like these cards are like pretty much like asking you to go within, go with the flow more. Don't be so hard on yourself. Release negative thoughts, release negative doubts. It could be like it could be drug addictions, it could be gambling habits, it could be, eating healthier by not eating unhealthy food. um It could be low self-esteem issues, like really working on your esteem and realizing your worth and knowing that you are better than what you're giving yourself. And then, yeah, so pretty much it's like when you do all this and you go within and you balance yourself out, a tough cycle is going to come to an end, and maybe it's like trying to get out of a certain situation. Maybe it's trying to find the right path for you to take in life. And like on that note, like I believe in not staying in a certain lane. Like if you're not happy in a lane, switch it up, try a different way, go explore, travel, get out of your comfort zone, step out of your shell. I really dislike it when people say stay in your lane, because one person's lane can change at any time. So it's definitely okay to switch up your lane and actually go explore and find what you actually feel passionate about in life, career wise, relationship wise, just as yourself in whole. So definitely, I am okay, and I definitely encourage people to step out of their lane, to go try new things and figure out where they want to go in life. Okay, so with that being said, we're gonna wrap that one up, and then we're going to go on to the signs individually with Libra. All right. So for right now, I'm just using the Oracle cards. I might clarify with some tarot cards if I feel it. So for Libra, I'm going to be using Wisdom of the Night, House of Night Oracle cards. What does Libra need to know? What is happening for Libra this week? What will help them the most to know? 3 cards for Libra. Alright, first card out is complicated. Maybe you're dealing with a complicated situation. Could be work, could be relationship, could be in any aspect. You know, maybe you're having some complicated thoughts about yourself that you need to work on. 2 more cards for Libra. What's going on with Libra? What's going on with Libra? So we had the Lust card come out. So, you know, maybe it's a complicated situation for you because maybe you're trying to pursue somebody, maybe you have your eyes set on somebody, and you're just like unsure on whether or not they feel the same way with you. Could be a work situation, and also a situation's only as complicated as you make it. So keep that in mind. Try not make it too difficult for yourself. Relax, go with the flow. It may be stressful, but also that like not every situation is meant to be stressful. It's if we allow ourselves to get stuck in our thoughts, in our head, being unable to come up with a decision. So, and with this, like with the Lust card, you know, it sounds like it could be a complicated relationship, and you know, you're just really like deciding if it's really a direction you want to go with that person. Um, you know, just try and like understand like there are honeymoon stages that everybody goes through. Some relationships don't go through honeymoon stages. Some people just hit it off and it just flows that way, you know, their whole entire relationship. Maybe you're dealing with a third party. You know, maybe you're contemplating on your feelings for somebody. So, you know, like just advice, just go within and like really think about it. If it's like, you know, if that person's like really good for you, if they like help you grow in all aspects, spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, because not everyone you let in your life is a benefit. Even though like you may want a certain person in your life, but like are they really helping you grow and like mature in like a positive, healthy way? Are they, you know, encouraging you to chase after your goals and your aspirations? Are they inspiring you to better yourself but not change for them? Hey Festus, it's going. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for jumping in chat. Um, you know, so let's get one more card on this. What do Libras need to know? One card for Libras. No, we're not taking those. That's way too many. Honesty. So yeah, you know, just like really be honest with yourself because I'm really getting it's a love situation with this one. Just like be really honest with yourself, and if it's like something you want, go for it. But and also like maybe you need to be honest with your emotions and your feelings towards the other people in an open manner, so you guys are both on the same page, and that way one doesn't feel like they're being used or it's one-sided or they're you know so there's um reciprocity. I think that's the word. Hey, Winkler. Good to see you in the chat. How's your vacation going? Okay, so we're done with Libras, so we're gonna jump down to, let's see, let's do Gemini next. Moving on to Gemini. So I'm gonna use the Soul Journey cards for Gemini. I'm good. How's your Oh yeah, I already asked you that. Hey Festus, how's your day going? Oh, you guys had a great part. What do Geminis need to know this week? What's coming for Geminis? What do they need to work on? What do they need to know? Geminis. Love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. With that being said, like if it has to do with relationship, family members, colleagues, employment situation, yes, granted, it's always good to look at, like, see the good in all things, but also just know that you don't know everybody's intentions. You don't know what's really in their heart unless, like, you really, like, pay attention to their body language, their actions, and the words they say. Um, but also, like, it's also a good thing to, like, especially with family, if you got to cut yourself away from toxic family, yeah, you may see the good in them, but they actually may be a negative factor to your life. So just set good boundaries when it comes to that kind of stuff. Grief. Indecision and grief came out. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. And the grief card. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So, it could, I see it one way as like there's a love situation going on. Maybe you have options. So you're up in your head, you're not able to make a decision about it. Don't grieve over it. It could be walking from away from a toxic situation. Like you may really love the person, but it's not healthy. I hope it's not an abusive situation because that's just horrible. Um, you know, Maybe there's like mind games going on. It's just maybe you're thinking, okay, well, if I walk away from this, then what if um don't ever feel bad for walking away from a situation if it's for your highest good. And I think that's why the grief came out, because me personally, I know I've had to cut some people off, toxic people. And I felt guilty, but at the same time I knew it was for the betterment of me, because the situation, it wasn't good for my mental health, my emotional health. And I just wasn't growing. It was keeping me stuck. So if you definitely, if you have to walk away from that one of those kinds of situations, please do. and actually have love and respect and know where you stand in life and know where you bring to the table. What's this love card for Gemini? Gratitude. I am thankful for this life and opportunities that it presents. Um, yeah, or maybe like you could feel like people are taking advantage of you, or like you just are feeling in that lack mindset. The balance card came out also. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Just be thankful for the things that you do have. So that way your life remains more balanced and you can manifest and the universe works with you. As long as you show gratitude for everything that you go through, everything you receive in life, everything you have, like the universe is going to continue to bless you and, give you the things that you need. And then service. Feel good. I feel good when I can help others. So, maybe it's really just like you stepping into your giving side to bring balance into your life to make you feel whole. Um, and by doing that, maybe it'll change your attitude and you'll be more grateful for like different views of life. And maybe that's what it's calling you to do is look at things from a different perspective also. Um, this is gratitude for Gemini. Perseverance. Is this balance card? Self-esteem. What's this service card? Acceptance. So with the perseverance, self-esteem came out in reverse. Self-esteem is says I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Um, so maybe it's like you need to work on like how you view yourself, or and stop letting other people's like thoughts and opinions get to you, and just do what you actually really love, and work on those self-esteem issues. Is going to give you the strength and the energy to overcome whatever like issues that's going on with you in your personal life, and and maybe giving back to others, like going and volunteering and helping out could be a good way you know for you to give back with the service card here. And then the acceptance, I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. So whatever is done in the past, don't hold on to grudges, don't hold on to the what ifs, the should haves, the could haves. um just really go with the direction you want in life. Don't let other people's judgments or opinions of you cloud your vision of who you are, of yourself, and what you want to do in this life. Always stick to what makes your soul, your heart, and you feel lighter and happy. Okay, so moving on to Aquarius. Festus, is that a friendly alt? You would know. Okay. So I'm gonna use I'll use the Moonology ones for Aquarius. Festus, after I'm done with this one, you're more than welcome to grab the link and jump up if you'd like. I hope everybody's having a fabby day. Thanks for my mods for being in the chat. What's going on for Aquarius? What do you need to release? So maybe it's time for you to meditate and really look at yourself. Like not look at yourself, but look within yourself on maybe there's, things that are holding you back. Maybe it's a real negative relationship you need to let go. Maybe it's some old habits that aren't just serving your highest good anymore. It's time to give rather than take. Communication is key. Maybe you need to release some like pent up emotions. Maybe it's time for you to open up honestly and communicate with a certain somebody on how you feel. Maybe it's been one sided and like maybe they're drifting away, and so by you opening up it might bring them back in closer and might clear out some of that negative energy that is going on between you and a person. I really feel like this is a love situation. Be bold and make the first move. Yeah. Um, you know, maybe it's self-limiting beliefs that you're holding on to that's keeping you from taking that leap of faith, or it's keeping you like stuck in your head so you're not communicating properly. And as soon as you like release those beliefs and actually really give it a go and open up with your communication and being bold to make that first move, maybe it might go in a better direction for you instead of like holding you back and keeping you stuck and stagnant in your thoughts. um Believe in the possible. Yeah, maybe self-limiting beliefs is like what's keeping you back. So you really need to like reflect on those and let them go. Um, Even though if it may seem like it's an impossible situation, maybe you're feeling like this person's gonna turn me down, they're gonna reject you. Believe in the impossible and have like a positive outcome like in your thoughts and in your head at the time, and really like generate positive emotions towards this connection. And it's gonna work. I can see it working out in your best. Even though it's maybe they don't want a relationship, maybe they just want to keep it friends. That's also still a very positive outcome because some people don't want to take that leap of faith into a relationship um with somebody. They'd rather just keep that friendship because the friendship means more to them by getting into a relationship and it possibly having a negative outcome. A new start is coming, so when you work through those fears, those limiting beliefs, um, and you realize that the universe does have your back on situations, they're always gonna, you know, catch you. Maybe it's like cycles you need to close up. Maybe you need to, pay off some debts before you get this new start. Your dreams need a practical plan, so always have a plan on with what you're trying to do. Just I know some people like walk into situations blind and it works out great for them. Um, but then again, they also have strong faith, knowing that by walking into a situation blind, it they're still going to have a positive outcome because the universe has got them no matter what. Um, let's believe in them possible. Yeah, maybe it's more having more faith in you that you can achieve a certain goal. because the balance in spirituality and practicality came out. You know, very close to achieving your goal. So, have a practical plan for your dreams. Actually, really get into the focus of where you want to go in life. Know that anything that you have set in your mind, and if you set your mind to it, you're going to be able to achieve it. Because the impossible is possible. And at the bottom of the deck, you are good enough. Like, so no matter what you want in life, no matter where you're going, you are good enough. Maybe it's your purpose is only for you, and people can't come along on your journey right now. And you are good enough because you wouldn't be being placed in the direction or on a path, or you have certain opportunities coming towards you to help you really step into your path, your purpose, and your it could be a job, like it's meant for you and only you. So yeah, that's all I have for Aquarius. I hope it resonated with people who catch the playback. I will be back. I'm just gonna jump down real quick. I gotta refresh my browser because yeah, I just gotta
Hey, can you hear me? I think you're muted, Tess. I think you're muted. I absolutely cannot hear you. Now, no, still not. What? I don't know what you're saying. Write it in the private chat. Can you hear me? I'll jump out and come back in. Okay. Hey, everybody. Hey, Mr. T. Hey, not late Jeno. Oh, not J Nano. Oh, that's interesting. Hey, Festus.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Yeah,
Okay. I wonder how much of that last part of my readings was muted.
probably a lot. I don't know. Because from the moment I turned on YouTube, I couldn't hear you. And I wanted to type in chat, you're muted. But then I thought, well, you're so busy, you might not see it, you know?
Yeah, no, cause I can see the chat. So Festus, were you listening? How much of that last part of my readings were muted?
Okay. Now, Gino's live right now.
I he's probably gonna rebroadcast this.
Yeah, you can flag him for doing that.
Because I honestly, he can sit there and try and destroy me, but it's not gonna work because I'm not gonna let him.
He can't destroy you, girl. How's he
I
gonna
know.
do that?
He's just gonna destroy himself with everything he's been doing. Like honestly,
Yeah,
like I'm over here trying to grow my own channel. Like I really could care less what he's doing or what negative things he's
exact.
like.
I'm sorry I brought it up. You're
No,
right. You're right.
no, you're fine. I know he's got it out for me, and that's fine. Let him have it out for me, but he's not gonna get the reaction out of me that he wants. So
I made a video yesterday after my
yeah,
live stream.
yeah.
I made a video.
I'm so sorry I missed your live stream yesterday. I was also live streaming, but I was sending support from here to you.
Yeah, I got it. Sorry.
You're fine. How'd your appointment go?
Oh, I was at the mental health program. It goes from 9 in the morning until 3 in the afternoon. And, we get to do all kinds of art therapy, music therapy, meditation, and everything. So now I go 3 times a week. I stopped for 3 months, you know, but now I started going back.
Well, that's good, Miss Claudia. I'm glad to hear that. It sounds like it's going to be like really healing and great for you.
Yeah, I think so too. You
You know,
know,
it'll get you out of the house. It'll put you around, similar people who are going through the same thing that can relate to you and give, positive advice and, you know,
exact. I'm sorry, medicine time.
you're fine.
Hold on a second. I'll mute.
What's going on behind the scenes that people are not aware of that they need to be aware of? I'm just gonna pull some cards on it real quick, actually.
I saw earlier you had Poon on.
Yeah, I finally got him over here.
Yeah, that's
And
cool.
STL or SLT was on also.
Oh, good, good.
So, it's good. Like I also want to like I've said before, like I don't want my channel just to be around like tarot. Like I want, to do live panels where people can come up and, join and we just chit chat and have fun. But at the same manner, like, it just be a good fun drama free atmosphere, but we'll see on the drama free.
Yeah, yeah. I like drama free, most definitely.
So I'm glad you came over and jumped up on panel with me.
Yeah, kick me off when you want me gone, okay?
Oh, you're fine. You can stay as long as you want.
So, Mr. T was here. What's up, Mr.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy, isn't he? Mr. T, I think he is.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a quick spread on what's going on behind the scenes.
Hey,
Just because I think it would be good for, just a heads up.
okay.
So what's going on behind the scenes that we need to be aware of? Got the Two of Coins, the Hierophant. Um, what's going on behind the scenes? We got the Ace of Swords, and then the Knight of Swords coming out in reverse. What's this Two of Coins? Huh. So it sounds like whatever's going on behind the scenes, everybody's like completely aware of it. It could be some saboteur energy going on, like people just trying to create drama, trying to, be a naysayer, but and with the Ace of Swords, it's like you're having the clarity, the strength, the power to cut through the bullshit, to cut the negative naysayers off, to eliminate
Yeah,
the drama and just like continuing to go forward and, do what you feel wholesome to do, what makes your heart, your soul feel happy and light and carefree. And, and it's going to be very prosperous as long as you continue to cut out all the negative bullshit.
yeah,
So,
definitely. Gotta do that. And I'm definitely gonna do what I want. I mean, I'm too old to be like, oh, you don't allow me that. Okay. You know? I'm just too
yeah.
old for that nonsense.
Yeah, I totally agree with you on that one. Like I definitely have been doing some like self-analyzation, like meditating and just thinking where I want to go in life. And honestly, like this next chapter that I'm starting, I'm so excited for it. I'm so ready. It's been long overdue. And, regardless of like the negative naysayers and the people who aren't going to agree with it, I feel within myself it's best for me and it's people aren't going to be okay with it and I'm perfectly fine with that, but it's not their life, it's my life. And
Exactly.
I'm tired of letting people stop me just because I'm afraid of what they're going to think or what they're going to say. It's none of my business what they
Oh,
think or
don't
say.
worry about it. Oh, so many things have been said about me. I'm a delusional woman. I'm involved with so and so because I have the Wonder Woman sign, and I was the first one before this dude used the Wonder Woman dress. He's a little kooky, but he's kind of cool, But he dresses sometimes up as Wonder Woman, and then I was. it was claimed that I was involved with him and that was his enemy. And you know what I'm saying? There's so much on YouTube that can happen, not just one person, you know?
Yeah.
So you just have to be aware of what you're doing, what you say. Sometimes you have to walk on eggshells around people, you know?
Yeah, but even in that aspect, like I've walked on eggshells around enough people in my life. I'm definitely not tiptoeing on them. I'm smashing the sons of
Exact.
bitches. I'm like so like beyond fed up with having to walk on eggshells around people. And if you guys don't like it, you don't like it.
Yeah.
But I'm done being oppressed by people. I'm done living in fear. I'm done worrying, and and that's like the best way to heal is like just like being completely fed up and over and tired of everybody's like bullshit.
Yeah,
It's my
just
life.
be you. Just be you, you know? Some are gonna like you, some are not gonna like you, and that's just the way it is, you know?
Mhm.
I mean, in life, it's the same thing, you know, so why wouldn't it be that way on YouTube?
Yeah. And like honestly, and for somebody to think they can control who goes on whose live streams, that's a little bit delusional.
Right? Yeah, I think so too, you know, because I go where I want to go. I don't
Yeah,
ask
and
nobody, you know, may I? Do I have permission? Will you be offended if I go there or there? I don't do that, you know?
yeah.
Nah.
And it's just a power and control thing. As far as I'm aware, like you don't have to listen to anybody, Miss Claudia. You are your own person. They are not God. Therefore, you are free to do as you please as long as it is not hurting yourself or those around you.
Exact. Nah, I wouldn't hurt nobody.
And
Um,
and that being said, you're more than welcome up on my live panels on my channel anytime you feel. You are more
okay.
than welcome.
Yeah, I was expecting you Sunday to come up, but you know what? My link wasn't working. Then I refreshed, my link wouldn't work. Then I complained and my link started working. So I started a new live stream, you know, and then nobody showed up. I was like, oh, goodness.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I know when he says I introduced you to the channel, you are stalking me. Blah, 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 blah.
Who's what? I don't
Oh,
get
I was reading Festus's comment out loud.
Yeah, well, you're super good on YouTube, you know, whoever brought you up doesn't matter, you know, and whoever promoted you, you know, just be thankful in your heart and move on, you know. I mean, can't be
Yeah,
grateful forever.
and like just like I told like Boon's channel, like I've had subscribers come over from his channel, like and I've also had subscribers come over from Mr. T's channel. Like I appreciate like all the positive subscribers I'm getting. Like it's like
Yeah,
greatly appreciated.
yeah,
And like definitely like I send people to other people's channel. Like I also promote channels on mine. And uh if somebody doesn't like that I show up on somebody's live panel, guess what? They can suck my big
their
toe
problem.
because I don't
Yeah,
give two shits.
exact. Don't let anybody stop you from doing what you want to do in life, you know. I used to
So
have people trying to control me, you know, my whole life basically. You know, is that a pendulum?
it is.
I lost mine. I had a real
Me,
nice one.
okay, so it might flip flop, it might go sideways, but so I use pendulum. I use this for um I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it?
Now I can. Oh, it's a
Okay.
crystal. Very nice.
Yeah. Um I use this for yes and no questions, and just like the energy that I feel come through it is just like amazing.
Okay.
And like mind you, like I'm holding my arm completely still. Like, well, I'm gonna readjust it so it's on my leg.
You're too far over. Go more in the middle. Now,
Is that better?
that's better.
Okay. Miss Claudia, do you have a yes or no question you would like to ask?
Will I find love soon? A boyfriend.
Okay. Let me let it. You can still see it, right?
Yeah,
No. Okay. There.
that,
I'm done
that's
moving.
better.
Okay. Spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors of the white light, please come into the room and clear the energy. It's barely moving. Please come into the room and clear Miss Claudia's energy for her. Go ahead and stop. Okay, so when it swings back and forth, like towards my camera, that's yes. When it swings side to side away from the camera, that's no for me. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Will Miss Claudia find love in her life in the near future anytime soon?
Okay. Oh my goodness. Does that mean yes? Oh my goodness.
Yes.
That mean you sure?
Yes.
Oh my god. Tell me the name, address, phone number, and everything, please. Just kidding. Uh, uh,
Is this relationship going to be healthy for her, especially where she has been through traumatic events in her past?
wow. Oh.
Here, I'm going to try and set my phone up, and then that way, I hope you can see it. So you can see, like, I'm not moving my arm. Because
No, I trust you.
I know some people are going to be like, you were moving your hand.
Yeah, people do that.
Is Miss Claudia on her healing journey in her life?
Is that yes?
Yeah. It's very slightly moving, but it's a yes.
Yeah, process is slow, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's a very slow process for you.
Yeah.
Spirit guides, guardian angels, can you please help Miss Claudia clear out her energy from any blockages that are preventing her from moving forward? And so when it starts spinning, that means it's clearing your energy.
Oh, okay. Getting goosebumps.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Please put Miss Claudia's energy in a prayer, like surround her with a very protective energy shield. That way, no negative energy, no negative thoughts from other people can affect her.
This might take a while. There's a lot to clean out. Oops.
Surround her in a protective barrier of healing, loving, light energy. Help clear her mind of any negative, self-doubting thoughts.
Wow. What is it doing?
It's stopping.
Oh, okay.
So when it stopped, that means that your energy's cleared.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, spirit guides, guardian angels, and ancestors.
Hmm. You've been barely on for an hour. My goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because I was listening to you at the program. I'm not supposed to, but.
Yeah. I went live and then I jumped off that live and I came over here to do the air sign readings.
Mm, I see. I'm drinking my coffee. It is so cold on the East Coast.
Is
You won't
it?
believe it. Oh, Lord. It's windy. It's freezing cold. It feels like it's going to snow, you know?
So are you over by like New York and Maine and or are you inland farther?
I'm in PA, but I'm about an hour and a half away from New York City.
Oh, nice.
So, way at the border, you know, of Pennsylvania.
That's where my dad's family is from Pennsylvania.
Oh, Lord. I can't stand it here, you know. Nothing against people from Pennsylvania. It's just, I don't like it here.
Yeah.
Because I come from New Mexico where the sun shines. That's where I was born, you know.
Why did you move to Pennsylvania then?
That was my ex. He moved us over here because he's from PA and he said his family would help us with the kids and blah, 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 and
Yeah.
never happened. They didn't help us.
So how long have you lived in Pennsylvania?
Hmm.
How many years have you been in Pennsylvania?
I'm thinking over 15 years for sure.
Yeah, it's been a long time since we've made a trip to Pennsylvania. We used to go like twice a year when I was little growing up.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I got a lot of family from Pennsylvania. Like, when my grandpa's like dad and his two uncles came over here, it was like I would say either early 1800s or late 1800s.
Oh,
Um,
where'd
and
they
then I
come
guess
from?
they came from Germany.
Germany. So you're German. You have German blood.
Hmm.
Hey. You're- But you're not a Nazi, are you?
No, I can't. I can't be a Nazi. It is.
Yeah, we don't do Nazi.
It's impossible for me just because of like all my like my heritage, like every like bloodline. I've got Spanish. I've got Native American Indian. I'm part of got blood from the Lakota tribe. Um
Yeah.
and then so there's the Spanish, there's the Indian, there's the I'm Pennsylvania Dutch, the German bloodline,
Yes.
all that descent. And then I on my dad's mom's side, there's Cherokee. So
Oh,
it's highly impossible for me to like I view other races as God's beauty. Like
yeah,
just because
definitely.
they're just because they're a color doesn't mean it's a race. It's their that's their own individual beauty and
Yeah, I
I
don't
mean
do Nazi anyway. But people always ask me, "Do you do Nazi?" I'm like, "No." All because I grew up over there. I speak the language. I went there to school and everything. That doesn't mean that I do Nazi, you know.
yeah.
And a matter of fact, my whole well, my mother, she kind of had her issues, because she was married to an African American military guy and he divorced her. So she kind of had a problem. But that was her problem, not
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah. Isn't
So
it crazy how some of those generational beliefs like carry on into the next generation and just make everything more
sometimes that
complicated?
happens, yeah. But no, it didn't work on me. I don't care what anybody looks like or comes from or nah, I don't care. I didn't have time to email you yet, you know,
Oh, that's fine.
going outside
How'd you know?
because you're walking.
Yeah, I'll go out and share the sunshine with you.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, a little bit of sunshine would be nice.
That song, "You Are My Sunshine, My Only
Oh, I love that
Sunshine.
song.
You make me happy when skies are gray."
Oh, that's nice.
It popped into my head as I was walking out here.
Why do you have so much sun? I mean, is the weather over there like hot or something?
Well, I live like on the West Coast, so
Okay.
like we're getting ready just to like go into fall. Like I know it's like snowed a couple times already, but none of the snow has stuck.
Okay.
So yeah,
Where where did Festus go?
I don't know.
He disappeared. Bad boy. He is so adorable. I like him, because he just, I don't know, he has, I don't know, he's always been nice to me, and Turd also, they've always been good to me and friendly and respectful and it's
Yeah,
just. So how could somebody not like him? Where
yeah,
compared to who he hasn't been. What brand are your cigarettes, Tessa?
oh, these are 1839s.
Is that a brand?
Mhm.
Huh. 1839. I never heard of that. What is that? Canadian?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I have no idea, but over in the state I live, they're considered reds.
Okay.
So, because these ones are like 7 something a pack, when like Marble Reds and Camels and all that, they're like 9, 10 bucks a pack.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Heck, in Idaho, cigarettes are like still 6 bucks a pack.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I roll my cigarettes, because it is cheaper. It's like $11 for a bag, and then it lasts me about 2 weeks.
Really?
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah,
Maybe I need to look into rolling my own.
yeah. No, for real. You can buy the filters and everything, make your own cigarettes. It's a lot cheaper than buying them. Yeah. Sounds pathetic, I know. Down
What?
south. What?
Festus, send me a carton of cigarettes.
Mm,
I'm just kidding.
wow, $4. That's interesting.
Right? That's way cheap.
Yeah, probably because they come over from Mexico. You know, that could be. Yeah, in Europe.
Festus, jump
What?
up, grab a link if you're not busy. Grab a link and chit chat.
Come on, Festus, get up here. I was gonna hook up my webcam, but then I was like, oh, you know, I'm too lazy. Festus, Festus, Festus. He's the only one talking. Oh, poor guy.
Yeah. So, do you got any good plans for the week, Miss Claudia?
Um, well, on Wednesday I go back to the program, and on Friday I go back, and otherwise just doing my own thing like cleaning, listening to my music. I'm working on my room. I have to finish painting it, and yeah, just whatever comes up. Oh,
Hey,
there's
Turd.
Turd. Hey, Turd.
Did you make it to your destination okay?
Is he at the concert?
Yeah, he has the concert today.
Awesome.
I'm jealous.
Yeah, I miss going to concerts. That's for sure.
Because he gets to meet one of my favorite artists. Well, he's met him before, but Zach Wild is like most definitely like one of my favorite artists.
Awesome.
And so he gets to meet him and get his drum head signed. Totally jealous.
Really? Oh my God.
Yeah. So
That's cool.
I think oh wait, no, Festus didn't disappear on us because he was just talking to us.
Oh, sorry.
You're fine.
It's been a long day.
It's only 1:30 where I'm at.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, it's 4:30.
You want to see a really fat cat?
Yeah. You want to see my fat cat? Oh, look at that. Yep. Just like my cat.
Come on, Garfield.
Oh, his name is Garfield. I used to have a red one named Garfield. Oh, I loved him so much.
And there's a black one around here somewhere. I have no idea where she's at.
Hmm. And they get along.
Yeah, sometimes he picks on her, but she just outruns him because he's a slow moving cat.
I see. That's a big kitty, yeah?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, next time I'll show you my cat. Her name is Dog, you know? So,
That's funny. My grandma had this cat named Buttons, and my grandma bottle fed it.
yeah.
Well, this, like, literally, the cat would scratch at the door to go outside. Like, my grandma did not have a litter box in her house. This cat literally went outside when it had to go to the bathroom. It was like the weirdest thing ever.
Oh my goodness.
No, Festus, we have not weighed him.
Just keep feeding him. He looks like a happy cat.
He's happy, fat, and healthy, but he can be a real jerk sometimes. Like if you're petting him, like he'll bite you.
Oh,
Um, like when you take your shoes off, like it's the weirdest thing. This cat has like the weirdest obsession with like shoes.
oh
Like
my
when you take him
goodness.
off, he'll go over and like
Does he
stick his head
smell him?
face first. Yes, he sticks his
Yes,
head right in your
yes.
shoes, and then he'll lay on them.
My
Like they're
cat
his
does
like
the same
precious little
thing.
babies.
She does. She loves when one of my sons come home from work and she smells their shoes. And that's like not the right moment to do that, you know. I mean, let him
Yeah.
air out first, but she's like all over those shoes. And I'm like, yeah, you're gross.
That's so weird. Like all three cats have something in common. They're shoe
Yeah. Huh?
sniffers.
Oh, Festus says his male cat does the same thing. What is it with shoes and
I
cats?
I have no idea. I wonder if it's because like the warmth from them, or maybe they're just like trying to see if like you've been cheating on them with another cat or something. I don't know.
Oh my god. Cheating, cat cheating. Yeah, where did I see that before? I think that was in a video, a comedy on YouTube where this guy was walking down the street and he pet this dog, and then he went home and his dog was waiting and his dog got depressed because he dog cheated, you know. So for days and days, he wouldn't like play with his owner and everything, and then he finally got over it and his owner learned a lesson: no dog cheating.
That's awesome. That makes sense, Festus.
Yeah, it is. And they also need to, like, okay, her Chewy box came today, right? So she's gonna go to the box and rub on it with her neck, and her
Yeah.
head to make sure that her scent is on that box because that is hers, you know. She knows her Chewy box because she smells the cat food and everything in there.
Yeah,
So,
I cats are weird, but they're also very cool animals.
yeah, they are. I love cats. My daughter wanted so bad a dog, and the landlord wouldn't permit us to have a dog, right?
Yeah.
So we got a cat, and my daughter said, "Well, her name is Dog," you know. So she got a dog at the end.
Yeah. What kind of dog?
She wanted a pug.
Those dogs are cute.
Yeah. She has a whole pug collection, a pug blanket, a pug this, a pug that, you know. And she said one of these days she's going to buy one. Well, she only has a part time job right now, so it'll take her a while.
Yeah.
They cost a lot of money. They really do.
So we got one person viewing. I don't know if they're in the chat. It could be Festus. Oh, now we got two people. Woot. To the viewers that are just tuning in, I am done with the air sign collective and individual reads. If you would like a free reading, feel free to post it down in the comments and I will give you a reading. Also, like, share, and subscribe if you like the content I put out. Right now, we're just chit chatting, just having some casual conversation. Um, trying to network and grow this channel. So, yeah.
Exact. There's Turd.
Thanks, Turd.
Good mod. My mods don't do that.
I definitely would if you want to mod me up here on your channel. I definitely will.
Okay. I'll mod you up.
Okay.
Because I got Turd and Festus. Might as well mod you up too. But you weren't there on Sunday, so I was like, oh, no, I can't mod her up.
I'll definitely catch your next one.
Okay. Ugh, cold.
Oh yeah. So you know how I was telling you about the Reiki reading?
Yeah.
Um. So if you want to go check out Lotus Spirit Tarot, she's really good. She also does like distance Reiki reading and healing and energy clearing. She's super amazing. She's like one of the channels I follow. She also does live reads where she connects with her subscribers and whatnot.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask around, but I don't want a YouTube one. I want a real life, like, in
Yeah,
real life,
so
like,
she's also got her own website where she does them from.
mm,
So it's not on YouTube, it's more private, just you and her.
oh, okay, cool. You read the private chat.
I did. That's what I was just doing. Hmm. Turd wants to know when your next live is.
That's Sunday, 2 o'clock. It never changes.
Okay, so Sundays, I will definitely not go live at 2 o'clock then. Hmm.
Yeah, if you could go live, like maybe at 12 or maybe around 4 o'clock, my time, Eastern time.
Yeah.
Then we both have like 2 hours time to do a live stream. Like 4 o'clock would be better for you because then you can go all night long. Because I stop after 2 hours. I'm exhausted, after two
Yeah.
hours. And I did, and with the other channel, I did 11 and a half hours live stream, you know, and that just takes everything out of one.
Yeah.
That's really, really tough to do. But I made a lot of friends that night. And yeah. And then I got a text message from a girlfriend, and she's like, go to bed, Claudia, you know, because she
Yeah.
saw I was still alive.
You're like, no, I'll do what I want.
Yeah. She was real strict on me. She was like, no, you're going to bed. You need your rest. Everything. I was like, okay. Just really nice.
Yeah, well, the other day I live streamed for almost like 4 hours.
Wow. Yeah. That's good though.
Yeah, because like after you jumped down, like there was some people that jumped in the live stream chat, and I did like I think it was like 3 more readings, I do believe.
Yeah.
So
Do you have an
oh,
overlay already?
an overlay. What do you mean overlay?
In case somebody comes up, you cover it up so that you can first find out if that's the real person, the right person.
Um, like I like because I've had a couple people come up, like if they're not willing to like show their face on camera, um, or like, speak, then just to recognize their voice, then I don't let them up.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that's safe. But you need to have a learn to upload pictures that you like, and then download it to your overlay, from StreamYards. And then you just click on that, keep your arrow right there by the overlay. So before somebody comes up, you click on that, and then, you know, you let them up and talk with them. And if you feel like you could trust that person, then take the overlay off.
Yeah. So because like I just have like the free like trial run of StreamYard yet until I can get some money coming in. Um, so
Yeah,
I think we got like 2 days left of StreamYards for the free
yeah,
trial.
I see. Okay.
So because you can't use the overlay, like upload overlays, um, until you have a paid subscription to StreamYard.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah,
So
I pay for mine, but it's only, I think it's like 50 hours recording, it said. And it used to be for $25 unlimited. And last time when I was on StreamYards, it said 50 hours. I'm like, nah, uh-uh. You know, I
yeah.
I will complain about that, if they only allow 50 hours. Hold on a second.
Okay. Kurt, are you still in the chat? Do you want to do your general read now, or do you want me to do it over Discord with you?
Sorry about that. That was my daughter.
Oh, you're fine.
When's your next? Oh, yeah, I read that. Yes, I'm still here.
Okay, so you want to do it now?
What does that mean? Sure, I have 45.
Because on my other live stream he asked if I would do him a general reading. Um
Oh,
and I told him I would. I just didn't know how much time he had um to kill before his concert. So
that's cool.
that's why. Um so you just want a general, no specific questions. Okay. You gotta tell Zach Wild I say hi. That sounds so cheesy and corny, but okay. Turd, I'm definitely getting some excited energy from you. I can feel it.
He must be, right? Yeah, Minneapolis. Oh my goodness. Isn't that where Prince came from?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I think that's where he came from. Minneapolis. I can't say it, but yes, right? Turd.
So I'm just gonna pull some oracle cards for you and then tarot cards, okay? Princess lived in
Oh,
Paisley Park.
exact. He did. Yeah, princess. Well, he wasn't a princess. Oh, that's
I
cute.
definitely love his song Purple Rain.
Oh, I love that song too. Or when doves, how does it go? When doves cry. That's a good one too.
I don't recall that song. Like honestly, like the only song I've ever listened to his was Purple Rain.
Yeah, you got to listen to that when doves cry. It's a good one.
Okay.
Did you
Then
ever
we're
see the
reading
movie?
uh-uh.
Oh, you got to watch the movie. Purple Rain.
And Little Red Corvette.
I don't like that one.
The beautiful ones is my favorite.
The
What's the
beautiful
beautiful one?
one.
Okay, I will.
Oh, okay. Beautiful ones.
Okay, so general collective read, not general collective, but a general read for Turd. What is going on that Turd needs to be aware of? What is coming for Turd? Whoa, keep losing my cards. Hold on, I need to put some lotion on my hands. They're so dry.
Mm.
And that way I won't have to lick my thumb a million times when I'm trying to shuffle. So what's going on with Turd? What does Turd need to be aware of? What's coming for Turd in the week, in the near future? What does he need to know that is for his highest and better good? What does Turd need to know? What does Turd need to know? What does he need to work on? What is in his blinders that he's not aware of? Okay, hon, I'll get to you next. What does Turd need to know? What's going on with Turd? Conclusions are within reach, but it came out in the reverse. So maybe you already got your conclusions to the answers you were seeking. Um, you know, like your foresight's on point. You already know where things may be going. What does Turd need to know? What's going on with Turd? Give him some good advice. Give him some good information that he could use and implement into his life in a positive way. Look at the bigger picture. but it came out in reverse. So I could see this being work related, could be just your life in general. You know what you want in life, you're going after it. You're not letting anything hold you back. Um and then work through your fears. I don't know if you have like any like fears like or doubts that might be holding like certain aspects of your life back, not letting things because if you have like doubts and you're stuck in your head a lot or you're overthinking a situation and you're trying to manifest it, but with you having like doubts and insecurities about it, it's going to keep it from coming in. So maybe like clear out some of your like your thought processes, your how you view yourself, um you know and don't focus on something so hard, because I speaking from experience, like the more I focus on something, the harder it is for me to obtain. Just go with the flow, know that it'll happen in divine timing. um what's this conclusion? Show the world the real you. You are showing the world the real you. Very fun. I find you fun. I find you interesting. I find you good people. I find you to be very supportive and helping. And so maybe that's what you're doing. You're really like by going into these live streams and like when you went on Miss Claudia's channel the other day, like you're just showing how like thoughtful and how caring you are and trying to look out for her um overall like mental health. Um, you're also a good you're a good listener, that's for sure. You're gonna have to let me know if any of this is resonating with you, because I'm just I'm honestly feeling so much like bubbly, fun energy from you.
Yeah, that's
See, like
cute.
it's just like good energy coming from you.
Okay, Tessa, I'm gonna jump off, okay? I'd like to
Okay,
stay longer, but I gotta cook dinner, okay?
okay.
You take care.
You too. Bye, Miss
See
Claudia.
you soon. Bye, guys.
Let's just look at the bigger picture for turd. Fiery climax approaches. Hmm. I could look that in like I can see like so many different things for you with this one. I could see it, a very positive friendship, love life. Um, it could be, a promotion at work. It could be more traveling, going to concerts. And maybe you're just feeling this like fiery excitement energy just because, you're at a concert, you're like, yay, it's finally here. Um, so and you're just anticipating like the countdown for like when you know, for it to actually start. What's this? Work through your fears. Don't let pride get in your way, but it came out in reverse. So it to me that makes me like it comes out to me that like you're humble within yourself. You know who you are. You're not cocky. You're not overbearing with yourself. I don't think I'm getting promoted. Hey, you never know. um, like you're not letting like your doubts um like overcompensate, like you're not show busty, like you're not arrogant. I don't even know if show busty is a word, but it is now. um Dancing song, Tara, are you still in the chat? um if you are, I will get to you after I'm done doing this one. um you're very humble within yourself. You have your emotions, you have like a life going for you, you have a solid foundation. um like, and you're not letting any like self-conceited thoughts like get to you. So that's a very good thing. Showboating. I just made up a new word, okay? What's this? Show the world the real you for turd. Confidence is your key to success. So, just like I was just saying like a couple minutes ago, like you know who you are, you know what you're about, like you don't let other people's opinions get to you, and if they do have a negative opinion about you, you just let it roll off and you take it like a grain of salt. Like it does not affect you like how they may be wanting it to affect you. Um this fiery climax. What's this fiery climax approaches for third? You and your loved ones are safe. I don't know. I don't know, like if you've maybe like been thinking about certain family members in your family, worried about their health, that type of thing. Just know like they're safe. Nothing bad's gonna happen to them. Um, don't like get pride in the way. Communication is key. Maybe it could be, like maybe you have a love interest in mind. Maybe you want to like reach out and like, try and pursue something with them, open up to them, let them know how you feel, you know, talk about it if it's being an option. Um, that could be where the key confidence is key comes in, because it's going to take initially that first step of you reaching out and being like, hey, like I like what you're about, I like your personality, that type of thing. um Prosperity lies ahead. Are you sure you might not be getting promoted at work? You could be getting a settlement. It could be, an inheritance. Hell, you could win the lottery. um or maybe just like you're gonna prosper really well in the endeavors and the plans that you have going for you right now. um just because you are in that lighthearted energy, and it's very, I don't know why, but your energy feels very bubbly to me right now. A new romantic cycle begins. Hmm. Sir, do you have somebody in your eyesight that you're thinking about reaching out to? I feel like there's something going to be picking up in your love life for you. Oh, maybe. Could be. Got a new romantic cycle starting, so I'm curious. I'm so excited for you. You're very close to achieving your goal. So that's awesome. That's always good. Could be with stocks, could be a new love life. Um, with this, you're very close to achieving your goal. A new start is coming. Yeah, I'm getting like double confirmation cards here. Like you definitely are going to be your love life sector is like honestly you got a new start coming in with it. I see it being very positive. I see it being very well rounded. I see it being very well like equal give and take. You just got to have that confidence and reach out to whoever is that twinkle in your eye right now. Um and just like even like if it's not something the other person wants and they just want to remain friends, like also keep that in mind because I know sometimes like that is a fear when it comes to like taking those steps and trying to reach out to somebody who is of love interest in your eyes. Do you want me to go deeper for your general read? I can. Do you want like more detailed? Okay. What does Turd need to be aware of? What is coming in his future? You got Judgment. The Judgment card came out in reverse. I mean, not in reverse, in the upright. So maybe you're making that final judgment on, whether, like, gaining the courage and the strength to reach out and, express your feelings to a certain somebody. Maybe, um, I just went blank. My mind just went blank. What's this Judgment card here for Turd? What does he need to be aware of? You got the Five of Wands, so maybe it's you calling judgment on a chaotic situation that you've been involved in. Making that judgment call to finally like put an end to it and not focus on it anymore. Hey, Festus, thank you. Um, what's this Five of Wands? Queen of Coins. So we're clarifying that with the Queen of Coins. Again, more. The Queen of Coins. Yeah, it's good. It's always a good card. The Queen of Coins is like somebody who's like very hold on, give me a second. The Queen of Coins, like if you look on it, like of course, like she's naked. It's like very guarded with money because there's a snake that's coiled up the tree. Somebody who's like very like cautious. They save money. You know, they don't overspend. They're not frivolous. They, got good things coming from for them. Um, could be a healer of some type. You're grounded. You could live a luxury lifestyle. Where you like going to concerts, new concerts. That's luxurious. Like you're free. You're independent. You have your own place. Like you don't really have to worry about really anybody else but yourself and your cute little dog. You're very stable financially. You're independent. You don't rely on other people. You're super friendly. You're outgoing. Um, what's this Queen of Coins? So we got the Emperor. Emperor card in the upright. So, you're in your boss mode. Like, you know what you want. You're going after it. You're going to get it. Your mindset on it. And you have, the Two of Wands. Like, it's like, even though sometimes you may be in, two minds about something, it's like, it's easier for you to pull yourself out of being in two minds and like come to a conclusion and actually really go after what you want. So, um, It sounds like you're on the road to prosperity and you got a loving, nurturing relationship coming in, one that's going to be equal, give and take. It's not going to, it's not going to be all on your shoulders. Wait, what did I miss? Festus, did you just go create an alt account? Huh? What does Turd need to know? What's coming towards Turd? Ten of Cups, definitely going to have options in love, different concert opportunities, could be travel ideas, um, I did, Festus. Um, options. Options are always good. Opportunities could be different opportunities. Um, what's coming towards Turd? The Moon. There may be some, insecurities that you're trying to work through. There could be some illusions. There could be some things hidden that you're still trying to conclude on to make the best proper judgment. Um, Hi, Allie. Um, what does he need to know with this Moon card? The World. So it's like two people being in sync, being in love, being in harmony. Um, you know, maybe if you do have like some self-doubt and some insecurities, once you work through that, the universe is going to bring in the perfect love match for you. And things are definitely going in your favor with whatever you got going on. Like, I don't see any really negative blockages for you. So that's good. What's this World card? Ten of Coins. Somebody's definitely going to be in their bag here soon. Dude, I love all these cards coming out for you. This is Ten of Coins. With that Ten of Coins, it's like celebrating. It's also having fun. It's also like, keeping a positive mind on everything. Prosperity. And like even like in with the Three of Coins that came out, like it's like even though like you may be celebrating, you are very aware that there's enemies still lurking and trying to cause issues, but you're not letting it, keep you in the Nine of Swords energy, which is like worry, doubt, fear. I hope all this is like resonating with you. If it is, let me know. This is Nine of Swords. The Eight of Wands, very fast, passionate. Yes, you may, hon. After I'm done with this one, I will get to you. Fiery, passionate, like swift communication with it. Eight of Wands. But very well calculated, very respectful, very well like thought out, planned out communication. That you are going to be either receiving or giving to somebody in the near future. What's this Judgment? the Knight of Swords, you know, like yeah, I take this as like with the Knight of Swords, it's like it's fast moving, but it's like taking like, you know, like well planned out steps to communicate something good. You never know. I'm excited for you. So, yes, it's all good news. Definitely like in your coin energy, you know, very prosperous, like financially, everything's good for you. You also got a new love cycle coming for you, you know, just when you know, work through any like little insecurities that you may have about yourself, or you know, stop focusing on when's it gonna come, when am I gonna fall in love, when am I gonna find my love, who's it gonna be, like don't focus so much on it and it'll come in a lot faster. So that's what I see for you, my friend. Where did you go? Dancing Song Tarot, are you still here? Dancing Song Tarot. Okay, if you want to type your question in the comment section, feel free to do so now. Thank you all for coming and joining, jumping in the live chat. Like, share, subscribe. You're welcome, Turd. Enjoy your concert. Looking for general guidance. Okay, so just like what I'm feeling with like your energy, like in what you like explained in the comment, you know, like with you having like the best experience of your life and then the worst following 30 hours later, you know, maybe that came because like maybe there were some like lessons that you needed to learn out of the negative situations. Like I know negative situations aren't always the best. But yeah, I'll definitely get you some guidance cards. We'll get you some guidance. I'm gonna pull the Soul's Journey um lesson cards for you just because I think it might help you a little bit better. And that's awesome that things are starting to pick up and, you know, like go in a better direction for you. You know, they usually do once you tend to like work through, you know, like whatever situations were hard for you to deal with, learn how to let things go, love yourself more. Know that even like in the good times and the bad times, there's always positive lessons for every situation. Um, you know, and the pain and the hurt aren't meant to last forever. Disappointment's not something to be held on to. make you feel disappointed in the moment, but it's not meant to keep you down. And maybe it's just you got to go through it to, um, really find and value your own strengths, and just how, like, like maybe it was like a reminder not to take things for granted. So maybe just like focus on healing yourself more, put more focus and love into yourself as you work through the things. So, Dancing Song Turret. What does Dancing Song Turret need to know? Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. And it came out in the reverse. So, that could be emotion wise. Like self-discipline yourself in your emotions. Don't let your emotions control you. Don't let them get out of control. Like always keep like a grounded, state of mind when it comes to your emotions. Like feel the emotions, learn what's going on with yourself through the emotions, and then let them go and move on from it. Humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life, and it came out in the struggle position. So maybe, you know, maybe you're struggling to, like find the lighthearted side of things. Maybe you need to laugh more. Maybe you need to surround yourself with more positive people. Um, Watch some comedies that, that'll help you laugh, just so, they like clear some of that negative energy off from you. Um, what else does Dancing Song Tarot need to know? What advice and guidance? Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. And that also came out in the struggle position. And just from like what you explained, like, you had one of the best experiences in your life and then it all came crashing down. Um, try and forgive yourself the situation, try not to like hold on to resentment, like, oh man, that was such a like, and now it's like all gone. Like, don't get stuck in those like self-limiting beliefs, that put you in the lack mindset. And forgive yourself, like even if you may not fully understand it, just continue to work on that self-forgiveness and heal that way also. Because even though we can't control other people's actions, we can forgive ourselves for, being blind and not like paying attention to the signs, and being more aware of like exactly what's going on around us that puts us in those like, negative situations, and, heartache and pain and frustration and doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. So, maybe you're stuck in your head about wondering why like everything fell apart the way it did. Sometimes the universe will come and crash things down because it's the right thing to do, and it's to protect you. Yes, Allie, you can. I will definitely get you after this one. Um, that one came out in the upright, so maybe you're working through your doubts, and wondering why, and self-esteem. I can, like, don't let it get you down on your self-esteem. Still think positive, still give yourself like positive affirmations, maybe write them down on a mirror, write them down on a notebook, like, 10 to 5 times a day. Write down what you love about yourself, your positive traits, and just do that until it really starts working. Health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So maybe like after this situation happened, maybe you kind of like let yourself go into depression. You started eating unhealthy, not really taking care of yourself in the proper way. Um, so like overall, I'm just seeing like because just like a vague look over what's going on in your energy. It's like you know have gratitude for the universe for being able to experience like one of the best experiences in your life. Like sometimes a lot of people don't get to experience things like that, and just be grateful for that. Um, and as Allie said, virtual hug. I do send you light, love, and healing for this situation because I know some things in life are hard to deal with, and sometimes they're not easy, and you like really, really don't know who to turn to really lean on for that. So, start healing yourself in a healthy way. Start showing yourself more love to work through these self-esteem issues. Stop doubting yourself. Stop doubting it that it's not going to get better because it is going to get better. You just got to have that faith and, that renewed sound, like state of mind of, you have blessings. You know who you are. You know you are lovable. Just because this negative situation was, it went good and then it was all of a sudden bad. Thank you. I appreciate that. And just forgive yourself and like everybody in this situation because like we don't know people's intentions when they come into our life. We don't know intentions when going into a situation, like always walking in blind faith and knowing that the universe is going to, pick you up and catch you and put you back on the right path and also help you heal in that process. And that there was a lesson to be learned in that experience, that positive life experience. But then also when it came crashing down, maybe it was a lesson for you to, okay, so how are you going to handle a situation when things are going good in your life? I could see it being an exact test from the universe. Like, okay, so we're gonna test you. We're gonna give you this amazing life experience. And we're gonna let you experience it, but then you're also going to be blind because they're going to test you. They're going to make something come crashing down and see how you handle it, see how you heal yourself, see how fast you pick yourself up, and see if you actually learn the lessons and can actually forgive yourself for not being aware and following your intuition. So I see it as a test, like from all aspects of life. And granted, like it may have been a shitty situation, but like trying to find the humor, like okay, you know, and just like remembering the good memories from it instead of focusing on the bad ones. Okay, turd, I'll catch you later. And learning self-discipline. So I think that's where this all this is coming in. Um, so just try and be lighthearted, go with the flow. Healing does take time. It's not an overnight process. Um, just take it easy, love yourself, meditate, take some long hot baths, go soak in some natural hot springs. Because I know when I was going through some, crappy stuff in my life, going to the natural hot springs was amazing for me. It was relaxing, it was soothing, it helped me clear away some of the negative energy because I could just relax and let my mind go and let all the worries escape my mind. Um, so I hope that resonated for you. And also my email is in the description box of this video. So if you would like to reach out and actually get an in-depth personal reading, I'm more than willing to do that for you. Again, the email's in the description box. Oh no, that sucks. I am so sorry to hear about that, love. Have you thought about picking up more cards? Like going and getting a couple decks and like using them to help yourself heal, like starting it again? Because that might be a good way for you to like reconnect with yourself and actually work through these issues that you're having. And just know that, like, regardless of like how hard a situation is, you're still loved. There's still people that care about you. That's good. And I hope your move goes good, and I hope you feel like better about yourself, and like everything gets settled in. Um, and I'm sorry about your satchel, and your cards. But yeah, like, no, I definitely send you lots of love, light, and healing energy to help you get through this tough situation that you're going through. And also thank you for tuning into the channel and jumping into the live stream, and helping me also work on my gift of intuition. Greatly appreciated. Um, okay, so Allie, okay, so I'm moving on to you now. So you want a career related reading, because I just feel so confused in life. I don't even know what I am doing or what I want to do anymore. Um, okay, so just like what I'm getting into intuitively off the bat with that is right now you're going. Oh, thank you, hon. I appreciate that. Yeah, if you reach out to me in my email, and I'll definitely connect with you more than willing to. So Allie, I hope it's okay that I just call you Allie, because I don't want to pronounce your first name wrong, the first part of your name wrong. So with what I'm getting intuitively just from what your comment is, right now you are going through a period of stagnation. And this period of stagnation is, it may be aggravating right now, but everybody goes through periods of stagnation to where they can uh refocus and really reprioritize and really think of their goals, their aspirations, where they want to go in life. Um, and I'm also feeling that this period of stagnation isn't going to last much longer. You're definitely going to be coming into something that you're going to love to do. It's going to be very passionate. But it's also going to take a lot of work from you, like to like not give up, not get discouraged. Just to keep working hard at it when this opportunity does come in for you. I am going to pull some oracle cards for you, my Moonology oracle cards for you, to see what like maybe you possibly need to work on as to before your career sector, this opportunity that is coming in for you. Because it's feeling to me it's going to be a very lucrative, very fun opportunity that you are going to enjoy. So let's see what you need to work on or focus on in order for this to come in. What does Allie need to clear out, focus on, in order for her career to take off? What are Allie's blockages? So yeah, just like I said, like this the stagnation period is going to come to an end. Maybe you just got to work through some, like, self insecurity, self doubts. Because I know a lot of the time when you do have self doubts, it's going to block blessings and new opportunities and new ideas coming in. Maybe you need to cut out some toxic people, because I know toxic energies, if you keep them around, they can block your blessings. They can cause that confusion. You can lose foresight of what you want in life, what you enjoy doing. Um, what is Ellie? What is blocking Ellie from her career? Maybe your emotions are a little scattered, off balanced. So maybe like try working on them. Let me know in the comments if this is resonating so far. And maybe it's like you're feeling emotional because you kind of lost like sight of like what you enjoy doing. Maybe you lost that drive, that motivation. Um, so and that could be a lot of it why your emotions may be running high. Maybe you're feeling down about yourself. Um, maybe they're all over the place. Um, a personal issue, it reaches resolution. So it's like maybe like when you clear and sort out your emotions and get them in balance and come back to being whole with yourself and start meditating and actually real refocusing and clearing out any negative energies that you have around you, toxic people, people who don't want to see you rise and be the best version of yourself. Um, then that's going to be a personal issue that comes to an you're going to get the resolution, and your career sector is going to be it's going to pick up. So clear out all the toxic negative energies around you, and maybe some of that confusion and that loss of desire. It'll all go away, and everything will, like, you'll get your own flame back and you'll spark it up with inside yourself. um what else does Allie need to know? Like, be bold, make the first move. So, like, be bold, take the first move, clear out all the negative. The workplace is very toxic indeed. They do not even give me opportunities. I know I can't shine. Hon, I honestly, if that's the case, then start putting your resume out there, start looking for better job opportunities. Because if you can excel, and if you like the work, that you do, maybe look for different companies that offer the same kind of work opportunities. Really put yourself out there if you really want to grow and shine, and you can. And that's awesome that you have that positivity about yourself, and you know who you are, and you know what you bring to the table. Just don't let anybody stop you. So yeah, maybe step away from that negative work and toxic environment. Um, or maybe go to a higher up who can actually help you get that opportunity. Um, because sometimes in work situations, it's like there can be toxic people around you that see your shine and know what you're capable of. And so to keep you down on a lower level, they're definitely going to keep you from reaching and, contacting the right people for a job promotion, a job opportunity. So, beat them at their own game, go up and above them, maybe file a complaint. I've been trying, I almost clear all the interviews and processes, but not get an offer without any valid reason. Um, and honestly, maybe, it could be like time to switch careers. You may not want to. You don't always have to. But like, maybe take steps on like going above the people who are like in charge of these interviews and the promotion process of, you know, the job, the company. Go to somebody higher than them and express your concerns to the higher ups than who you're dealing with, and it might help. And communication is key, and it obviously there's being blocked communication. Maybe try a different way of communicating it. Be more like on, like, be more not, I don't want to say stern, but be more validating to these people when you're trying to communicate with them. I don't know if you have like some like nervous or anxiety issues. most people can pick up on that, especially when it comes to like job interviews. They're not gonna most people aren't gonna want to hire somebody who's like really too like anxious or has like or is like really too nervous in the interview. Try and go into it like at a more calmer approach. Be confident in what you're saying. Know what you're saying, and you know just be bold in it and be in that type of energy of like, no, I am the right person for this interview. I am the right person for this job position. Like, to be more confident and be more bold and stand your ground when it comes to it. Like, I know some job interviews can be scary. I suck at job interviews myself, so and I know that is something that I can work on when I do have job interviews. I get too nervous. I'm not confident in myself. I stutter over my words. Um, you know, so maybe try that approach if any of that resonates. Um, but this communication is key for Allie. Maybe like when like communication is key, a fiery climax approaches. So you never know. Maybe this is a test to keep on trying it. The universe could be testing you to see how bad you want this position, how determined you are. And so, like, when you work through everything and, like you work on your communication and your confidence and you really stand in your power and you present yourself as this like, no, I am the right person for this job position. Like nobody else, like, you know what I mean? But not being too cocky with it, but in a confident way. Like you are gonna reach a fiery climax with it, and it's gonna be very prosperous and good for you, and you're gonna get the result that you want in the end. I hope that resonated with you. If it did, please let me know in the comments. Um, because and I can see like the universe testing you and like seeing how bad you're gonna fight for this position if you really want the position. If you really want it and you really love it and it's something you're very passionate about it, then keep fighting for it. Try at least 2 more times. Don't give up on it. Like, you know, um, like, and if it doesn't work out, like, it never hurts to like look at other companies who offer the same kind of positions. Um, because if you are not getting where you want with one company, try another company and you might excel and go higher in that company that you thought if you would have done at that previous company. The niche job. Um, why none of my relationships? Um, let me. Intuitively, yes. I do see things getting better for you. It just may be a slow process. It could be working through some fears, but like once you do that and like of course it's gonna always get better for people. You just gotta work for it. And don't give up on what you really want in life. Like, in the minute you start giving up and start feeling those self doubt and like those insecurities of like, oh, how come I'm not good enough? Then of course like the universe is gonna delay it. But if you are in that confident energy of, um, like, yes, this is the job position I want, and you're passionate about it, like, yeah, things are going to get better and things are going to pick up a lot faster. But it all depends on your mind state and, how you see yourself. Because the universe is not going to, like, if you're not in the right mind state, they're gonna delay it until you are actually in that like confident, owning your own power energy. You're welcome, and you too. Hey sweetheart, what Mohammed want to do with me, like, and why none of my relationships work? Marwa Benishib? I don't know if I said your name right. Benishib. I'm so sorry if I said that wrong. Um, are you in Mohib? Mohammed? Are you guys in a relationship? Are you on talking terms? Um, Anishib, are you still in the live stream? Are you still in the chat? Festus, are you still in my live stream? Festus? Hello, Sun Liam. Yes, you may. Type it in the comments, and when you got one in mind. What are Maya's thoughts about me? What are Mia's thoughts about me? She feels like you have options. Because that was the first card that flipped over. What are Mia's thoughts about Sun Liam? What are Mia's thoughts about Sun Liam? So the first card was the Seven of Cups. That talks about options. If in the Six of Coins, like, she thinks you're thoughtful, caring, very giving, nurturing. But with, like, the fox, like, in the background, it's like, like, maybe she feels like she can't really, like, trust you all the way because she feels like you have options, or, maybe she feels like you got a sly, sneaky side to you. Because that fox is, like, really standing out to me. That's the first time I've ever noticed it on this card. Um, um, like, the feeling from your energy, like, I'm getting, yes, she does like you, but then again, at the same time, it's like she doesn't know she can fully trust you because she feels that you may have options. And, so she kind of has her guard up. She's, like, keeping, that guard up just to protect her emotions and her heart, from getting hurt. So, I don't know if you guys have talked about, your feelings for each other. I don't know if you've explored that option or if you've opened the door for that. She kind of, and that's again, like, why, like, the fox is, like, she's being very cautious. Maybe, like, open up to her. I don't know if you have. Um, you know, sit down with her, talk about, like, how you feel. Like, I don't know if you want to pursue a relationship with her. See where she's at with it. That type of deal. But she does definitely feel like she's, like, not the only one, that there are options. So it's keeping her distance to keep her heart from getting hurt. Um, the Queen of Coins, like, Queen of Cups, like, she definitely knows what she wants. Like, her emotions aren't scattered. With the Queen of Cups, it's like a very loving, nurturing, caring person. The Queen of Coins, maybe there's, like, some healing that both of you guys need to do. Maybe she's going through her own healing. Oh, you guys are both females? Um, okay, maybe she's, like, just trying to, get her finances right before she's actually willing to open up the door for a relationship. Um, but, like, overall, like, the energy I'm feeling is, like, very caring, nurturing, and loving. But there's like some trust issues because one or the other feels like the other one has more options. And so like they're on guard because they don't want their heart to be hurt with the Three of Swords here. Or, maybe they're trying to heal themselves from like past energy, like past relationships, and they don't want to bring that baggage into the new relationship. So and the Three of Cups, like, so it could be like maybe she feels like there's somebody else, or maybe you feel like there's somebody else, because with the Three of Cups and then like the Three of Coins, like obviously like you can see this two sneaky devils in the background, and right here this could also like be gossip, be just so, and they're just trying to heal in from like past baggages. It could be a celebration of people coming together with the Three of Cups. Let me see what with the Queen of Wands, very clear cut like communication. So sit down with her and express to her about how you feel, ask questions. Um, it doesn't ever hurt to like take that leap of faith and step out and actually open up line of communication like that, because one could feel for one completely different as the other one. So don't try and pursue anything unless it's on mutual grounds and it's the same on both ends. There could be with the Death card, there could be an ending to, with the Queen of Wands, it's like communication, and then putting an end to like a certain situation. It could be, like maybe they're trying to get out of a relationship, maybe you're trying to get out of a relationship, maybe you're trying to get over some like, past resentment, past baggage, like just from relationships going bad for you. So yeah, like the Devil with the Devil card. So it's just like working through things that keeps oneself held back, that, keeps oneself in like self-doubt. Um, and like once that's done, like somebody's gonna have the power, like they're manifesting, you know, they're in their magician energy, they're calling something in or somebody in. So yeah, just like work through that type of stuff. Open that line of communication with that person, express to them how you feel. Um, Again, if that person doesn't feel the same for you as you do them, don't take it as a bad thing. Maybe they just want to save the relation, save it as a friendship. So, because they cherish the friendship more than willing to take it into the next step and try and have a relationship. And so, like, and honestly, like, the best way to find out how somebody feels about you is to go directly to them and ask them. I hope that resonated for you. Ariel Rose. What does Steven like about the way I am? You're welcome. I am curious because he doesn't like anyone or anything. Have you ever asked him yourself on what he likes about you, or is he just closed off and doesn't tell you? He says I am different, but what does that mean? It could mean many different things. If he does he spend a lot of time with you? Like, does he wanna? Like, does he like being around you? Does he like spending time with you? Does he take you on dates? Does he give you affection? Um, well, just some advice. Um, if a man is willing to put that much time and energy into you, there's obviously something he likes about you. Maybe he just doesn't know how to express it in, um, maybe he has a hard time expressing it in the right words. Um, um, Maybe you're very calming and healing for him. Maybe you keep him grounded. Um, so from the sounds of it, you pretty much have caught his eye. You pretty much have like, he spends time with you. He takes you on dates. He shows you affection. Um, but he doesn't verbally express like how he really feels about you. Um, it's just from your energy, like I'm getting a very nurturing, loving, calm vibe. Um, I also feel like, where he's not really telling you exactly what he likes about you, it's kind of causing some doubt and insecurities in your head. Um, um, like, and I know you may not want to hear this, but I'm feeling guided to tell you this. Make sure you have like positive, healthy boundaries with this person, just so, um, just so you don't get taken advantage of, and your feelings don't get hurt or toyed with or played or walked on. Um, because um, people nowadays, they will hang around somebody, they'll invest time in somebody if they actually really genuinely care about them. And that, that's usually shown by their actions, their words, you know, how they treat you behind closed doors and in front of people. Um, but then again, also people come around for negative things on just what they can use somebody for or what they can get from them, and then all of a sudden it's like boom, they're gone. They ghost you without an explanation. So just be aware of that, and make sure you set positive boundaries. Um, Also, like, you know, sit down and have a one-on-one personal conversation, no distractions. Set aside maybe like an hour and actually like really talk and ask like, okay, so what do you want out of this? Like, where's this going? Like, I would appreciate it if we could um have this conversation, because I would really like to know where you stand and where this is going, just so it's like all out in the open, everybody's on the same page. It's not one's giving more and one's taking, that type of thing. So that's where I would like genuinely start with that. But where it sounds like you have like his attention, he may genuinely find you attractive. He said he would. Well, see, that's not always a bad thing. And that is true. People can be so phony and go with the flow. Um, But like, and maybe ask him on why he wants to go, like, I don't know if you guys are having relationship issues, or maybe he's just like trying to get a better understanding of like what you're going through. Um, um, it can be a good sign if he's trying to understand on like what you're going through on a different level. Or maybe he wants to go with you and help you work through your issues. That way, you feel supported by him and you feel that loving, nurturing energy from him. Um, well, if he's more than willing to go with you, then I don't know why you're obviously like you're having some doubt in your mind, or you're welcome. Um, like, I just try not to get in your head about it too much. Um, you're welcome, and thank you for coming. Rex is one of those people. And like, maybe if your ex was like that, like, try not to take that baggage with you into this relationship. Try to let like whatever happened in the past stay in the past. Like, I know sometimes it's hard to do. Um, like, one of the best things. Um, and if that's the case, like, the signs to look out for, like, walking into new relationships, or like people who you have your eye on, or or wanting to like try and make things work or open up a relationship. The signs, the player tendencies. So just keep an eye out for that, and if there's any red flags, definitely bring them up. Don't let them go unaddressed. So I hope that helped you, hun. Um, so I'm going to end it here shortly, within the next couple of minutes, because I've been on for almost 3 hours. I am hungry. Um, I need to get up, stretch my legs, go get some fresh air. Um, so I'm glad, and thank you for that. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Um, don't forget to hit the little bell so you are notified when I go live next and when I do add content to the channel. Um, so yeah. With that being said, I hope everybody has a fabby dabby rest of the day wherever you are, and a blessed one at that. I send everybody healing and light energy for the people who are going through struggles in life right now. Um, we will all get through this. We're all going through a bunch of issues. Um, don't lose faith. Don't lose hope. Keep those dear to your heart, because honestly, your faith is definitely going to be something that helps guide you and, get you through any tough times. So, with that being said, until next time.